Peace, is your boy back at it again. So today we're going to talk about compound interest. So the other day I was at the gym and I was talking to a friend of mine while we're in there as I tried to increase my financial literacy. Of course, he knows about finance and he's giving me some pointers, right? So during that exchange, he talked about compound interest. You don't need a lot to start. Just begin adding into your account, like ETFs, IRAs, and stocks and all that kind of stuff like that too. So he was like, listen here, I can introduce you to someone and they can explain things a little better, which he did, and I really appreciated that. But during the conversation, it also brought to my mind too, during your weight loss journey, or whether it's not even weight loss, your fitness journey, whether you're trying to put on weight or lose weight, it always starts with one step at a time. As the old adage goes, how do you eat an elephant? You take one bite at a time. Sometimes we get so caught up with trying to climb the mountain, we forget that it begins with one single step. And that's what you call compound interest. So whether it's going 3 days a week, or something I just heard too with shout out to Mind Pump, where Sal gave the example of who will get better results. Would it be the person who's doing 15 minutes every day, or the person who's doing twice a week for 1 hour? He said, and he gave the pros and benefits. I won't go into that, but basically what he was saying is the little interests that you're doing every day will add up because you're being consistent. And if you're the person who does the 1 hour workouts, meaning i.e. you try looking for a large sum of money to invest, if you miss a day, it will give you a greater setback than rather putting in a little bit at a time. All right. So whenever you start off with your, all right, I'm coming. Whatever you cover with your fitness goals, start off with a little bit at a time and see the progress and try to become better each and every day. And a mistake most people make too, they'll compare themselves to what they were or how they used to be. Used to be's don't make any honey. So when you're doing that, start from where you are now, your present condition, and then start building upon that, and you'll become a better you than even when you were 20 years ago, 16 years ago, or even 5 years ago. All right. So that's the compound interest that we're talking about, being better each and every day. And it doesn't take much, just 1% better. All right. Alchemy Fitness, sign it off, where we transfer you from lead to gold. Train hard, train smart, train safe. Peace. And shout out to my man Mars for this dope shirt. We making a real sacrifice. Anything great that you want, you have to sacrifice. But that's what creates paradise. Peace.